Y'all know, like, I spend most of my time in isolation, right? I want to just admit some shit, some real shit. When you done been in isolation and been to yourself a lot, when you do, and God has had you in isolation, and you're growing and healing and just seeing things differently, right? When you go back around other people, you can feel that shit so intensely. Oh my God, you can feel it intensely. You can feel it intensely, and that's something that I had to see and still am seeing. Like I always say, when I go out shopping, I'm like, I gotta go out amongst the people because I feel like I live like a monk. At least that's how I feel because I'm always home. But I like that. Now there was a time in my life where I didn't like being alone at all. Being alone felt abandoned, like abandonment to me. But I realize now that's where my peace is. But I just want to say that feeling that you get, this just, you've always known that you are different, but when you get to a certain point in your ascension process, and you're heightened to seeing things and hearing things and paying attention to everything, sometimes that shit feel weird when you're going around other people who don't, are not on the same frequency as you. And that's some real shit, and it's not a bad thing. It's just something I've become aware of, and I've always been aware of because I've always felt different and just I feel like I live in my own world, and I do. And for me, that's what works. I don't know what world everybody else lives in, but I have to create a world of my own for me that works for me. And I just have to be more mindful of who I let into my world is the thing. Because the world is sickening. With improvement and work being done on it. It's home improvements going on the inside, right? But in my world, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that world I've carried with me was created when I was a kid going through so much trauma. I had to create a space mentally to keep myself sane, to keep myself together because when you come from a lot of traumatic, very traumatic, unsafe spaces and backgrounds, honey, you got to create a world mentally, and that world has kept me, and but also at one point that world had mental health thinking I, baby, that's neither here